And welcome back to another video. I don't have much to say, so we're gonna get right into it. I went 10-6 last week, which is it actually lowered my percentage, but that 10-6 is about what I want to average. So that was good. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. So this week there are a lot less easy picks, and there weren't really a ton of easy ones last week, but they're all hard this week. So week 4, tonight's game, Jaguars Bengals. I'm gonna pick the Bengals because they beat the Steelers, and they're just better than the Jags, and the Jags aren't good. To be honest, I have not yet watched the Jaguars game from last week. I will do that right after this, but I've got to get this kind of done so it's, up in time. So I watched that right after this. But yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bengals to win because they're better. I think Joe Burrow's a top 10 quarterback. He's very good. Yeah. Football team Falcons. I'm gonna go with Washington because yeah, I feel like they're gonna win. They're better than the Falcons, and they have a good defense. And I don't know why I necessarily mentioned that because that doesn't it's not necessarily a good matchup because it's good defense versus good offense and bad defense versus bad offense. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Washington though. Texans Bills. I'm gonna pick the Bills. They're better. Yeah. Lions Bears. I am going to pick the Lions because the Lions were very close to beating the Ravens last week. The Bears are just not that great, I don't think. I'm gonna go with the Lions. They'll take out their anger on Chicago. But then again, that's what I said the Steelers would do last week on Cincinnati and take out their anger. And that didn't happen. But I think it will happen this time. Lions over Bears. Panthers Cowboys. This was probably the hardest one for me. I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. I think the Panthers are very good. I've said that from the beginning of the season. They are my most underrated team. I said that, I believe, in the first video I did for this year. So, I'm on record having said that. I don't know. They've been about what I expected. They're very good. But I'm gonna pick the Cowboys because they're at home. I don't know. I would not at all be surprised if Carolina won, but I'm gonna go with Dallas. I think Dallas is overrated. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys though. Colts Dolphins. I'm a Dolphins fan, but I'm gonna pick the Colts because the Colts are better. They're better. They're 0-3, but call me when they're in the playoffs after they haven't played 3 consecutive top 10 teams. They are going to be fine. Sure, you would have liked for them to win a couple of them, but they didn't. But Wentz got back days or something before the seasons. He didn't have time to get really into the system, and they'll be fine. They're like the Bucks last year with Wentz, a new quarterback who didn't have much training camp. So they're gonna start slow, but they'll pick it up, especially as the schedule gets easier. So, and Carson Wentz, I still do believe, is a top 10 quarterback. And he will be that by the end of the season, and most people will agree that he is a top 10 quarterback. And I think they get the first win of the season against the Dolphins, because the Dolphins stink, and they're very overrated, and I hate them. They're my favorite team, but I hate everything they do. Browns, Vikings. Vikings, I'm going to go with. Mostly because they're at home. This one was a toss-up. Vikings have one of the best home field advantages. I hope the Browns win, I guess, because I need Baker to do well in fantasy. sense. I mean, I don't know. I could play Carson Wentz too. I have both of them. Those are my two quarterbacks, is Wentz and Mayfield. But I hope the Browns win. But I'm gonna go with the Vikings. They're better. Cook should be back this week, I would think. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Vikings. Giants Saints. Saints were one of my better calls last week. They beat the Patriots, and I said that they would beat the Patriots. So like, I'm smart. I'm smart for saying that. So I'm gonna pick them to beat the Giants. Although I would not be surprised if the Giants won, because the Saints are going to be very inconsistent with Jameis Winston. That's just what's going to happen when Jameis Winston is your quarterback. You're not going to be consistent. But I'm going to pick them to win this week because the Giants aren't good. Where are we? Titans, Jets. Okay. I'm going to pick the Titans. I'm going to say that. I hate the Jets. I'm a Dolphins fan. I hate the Jets. They stink. But I want them to be good. I want the Jets to be good. I'm a Dolphins fan saying I want the Jets to be good. Because of Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson is just... Everyone's hating on him. I don't see anyone hating on freaking Mac Jones for throwing like 3 picks last week. That's more than Wilson threw. Like, no. Zach Wilson will be fine as soon as his line blocks and his receivers stop dropping the passes. Like, seriously, I don't know what it is now, but last week his receivers had the most drop passes of any team. He just is so unlucky. Stupid freaking Jets. I hate the Jets. Sam Darnold is looking amazing in Carolina after he leaves the Jets. Like, once you leave the Jets, you're better. That's just how things work. I mean, freaking Le'Veon Bell left the Steelers, went to the Jets, and just, stopped being good. Like, the Jets are a death machine for football players. And it's pathetic. It's so sad that Zach Wilson got drafted there. I'm a BYU fan, so I love him. And they suck. I want them to be good. I want them to win this game, but I don't think they will. Also, the Jets have played 3 top 10 defenses. Yeah. 3, Panthers are borderline top 10. So yeah. Pretty much 3 top 10 defenses. Titans don't have a great defense. I expect him to have a better week this week. So yeah. Also, he's a rookie, so he's going to make mistakes. Lots of rookie quarterbacks don't do well, but turn out to be just fine. I think he'll be one of them as soon as he leaves the Jets. Or as soon as the Jets do something good and stop being dumb. Chiefs at Eagles. Andy Reid's doing fine now. He went to BYU, so I was kind of, I was concerned there, but he's fine. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs because they're better than the Eagles. Okay, yeah. Also, I hate the Eagles. I love Carson Wentz. The Eagles are also dumb. I hate them. I wish I could do the thing Eli Manning did, towards them on Monday Night Football, the double bird. But I won't because I won't. I will leave it at that. But yeah, stupid Eagles ruined Carson Wentz's career. Yeah, I don't like them anymore. I used to love them. They used to be my second favorite team. Now that's the Colts. But yeah. So pick the Chiefs to win, bounce back from a tough game against I almost said San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers. Cards Rams. I'm going to go with the Rams. I love the Cardinals. Kyler Murray's awesome. Rondale Moore's my favorite non-quarterback in the league. I love them. But, this is hard. The Rams, I would say, are my pick to make it out of the NFC at this point. They look too lethal. They just beat the Bucs. Then again, there's a team that beat the Bucs twice in the regular season last year that lost to the Bucs in the playoffs. So I guess that's not everything. But I think the Rams are really good. I think the Cardinals are really good. It wouldn't surprise me if the Cardinals win. But the Rams are better. Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay is just terrifying to think about. And we don't even have to think about it anymore. We can watch it. Like, it's insane. So, I'm going to go with the Rams. Probably going to be rooting for the Cardinals, but, like, it'll be a fun game. Seahawks Niners, I'm going to go with the Seahawks divisional game. Seahawks are, I just have a feeling they're going to win. Like, I don't have, like, much, like, reasons why they're going to win, but I kind of feel like they're going to win. Like, they just had a tough loss to Minnesota last week, and they're going to take out their anger on San Francisco, I guess. I don't know. I love the Niners. Like, I love them. They're great. But, like, I don't love them. I like them. I don't like the Seahawks very much. Hope my Spanish teacher's not watching this. But yeah, I'm gonna go with them. Ravens, Broncos. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. They lucked into a win last week with the longest field goal ever and all that crap. Shouldn't have even happened because it should have been a delay of game right before. But I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Don't like them. Don't like the Ravens. I hate the Ravens. Not because they screw over my favorite players, just because I hate them. I hate Lamar. Don't like him. Yeah, but I'm going to pick them. Steelers, Packers. Steelers have not looked good to start the year, other than the Buffalo win. But the other two games, they haven't looked good in. Gonna pick the Packers. Okay. Bucks, Patriots. Tom Brady's going to go break Drew Brees' passing record. I'm sad because Drew Brees is my favorite player of all time. So I'm sad that he's like, about to have his record broken. Unless the Patriots are like mad at him and like break his legs on the first play and like ends his career. I'm not saying I hope that happens, but actually there's no but. I hope that doesn't happen. But I'm saying he will break the record unless something like that happens. Fine. Don't like Tom Brady. Again, I'm a Dolphins fan, so I don't like him. He's interesting, but I don't like him. But I'm going to pick them because they're better than the Patriots. Hey, that's not a bad thing. I don't have to hate or root against Tom Brady anymore, especially when he's playing teams in our division other than the Dolphins. So, yeah. I'm going to go with the Bucks. Raiders, Chargers last game. I'm going to go with the Chargers. They just had a great win against KC last week. And the Raiders, I can't believe that they're good. I don't feel like I just can't believe that they're good. They're just too, there's no way. I don't know. Gruden's a great coach, but like, I don't get it. I mean, they've played, who have they played? They started off against, the Ravens. That was a good win in overtime, barely. And it was a very odd game. Kind of lucked into Lamar fumbling. Week after that was the Steelers, who haven't looked great. And the week after that was the Dolphins at the last second in overtime. And the Dolphins are the Dolphins, and I don't think they're very good. So I still don't think the Raiders are that good. And I definitely think the Chargers are good. So, yeah. Chargers. So those are my picks this week. Hope I go 16-0. Probably won't. Best week ever is 14-2. That was like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I just hope I don't go below 500. But yeah. So see you guys in the next video, and bye.